Early in the morning.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm back on your screens again with more idiocy, more foolishness. It's disappointing, man. It's very hard in this world being from the black community, man. It really does have its difficulties. But thank you to my subscriber who brought this story to my attention. I've got subscribers all over the world, and I'm very humble, very grateful that one of my guys from South Africa brought this to my attention, bro. But big up yourself, man. I wouldn't have known about this story if it wasn't for you. So yeah, this video is about a racist white youth from a South African university who basically pissed all over a black person's laptop and belongings and stuff. And listen, let's get into this video, man. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, smash that subscribe button for me, and if you want to support your boy's merchandise, it's in the description below. So, as I said, one of my subscribers brought this to my attention, right? And I'm not gonna play the video because the video will get demonetized, but I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna show you a couple stills. All right, as you can see on your screen, this right here, yeah, is a white student from South Africa, and what he's doing is he's actually pissing on a fellow student's stuff. He's pissed on the laptop, he pissed on the notes, on the clothes, like pissed on all his stuff basically, right? And he's pissing on this student's stuff while this student is asleep in the room, right? The student wakes up, black student of course. The black student wakes up, queries why there's people in his room and his stuff's getting pissed on. He came out and said, "This is what we do to black boys." Cool. So how is this the mentality? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. So much has happened in the world, right? White people obviously don't know what it's like to spend one day in a person's shoes who's black, right? And experience what racism feels like. But sometimes I have to question the IQ of people who maybe don't experience what we experience, right? If you constantly see so much happen from George Floyd to this to that, and you still can't work out that the world is literally stacked against black people, it is clear as day. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is, you have to be so sheltered or so in your white world, yeah, to avoid seeing what happens to black people, for you to then still think it's okay to actually be this openly racist to people. Do you understand? For you to openly urinate with chest, not giving a fuck about the repercussions, for you to urinate on a man's laptop, his book, and say, "This is what we do to black boys," you have to be so protected and you have to be so in a bubble that you think that this is acceptable. And the reality is, in the real world, white people do have the bravery to do these things because nothing's gonna happen to them. So what happened to that student, you may ask? You're thinking he must have got expelled. He must have done. Fined, suspended, arrested. No. The university called an emergency assembly meeting, and he was made to apologize publicly for his behavior.
I want to apologize to him and in general for my behavior, which I know what I did was wrong, and I just want to apologize. Sorry, guys.
So as you can see, his punishment for racially attacking and racially abusing a fellow student is he had to apologize. Because that's what makes it all right, doesn't it? The same way every single time the Met Police in this shithole of a country does something wrong, which is every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever it is, all they have to do, rather than making real systemic changes to the police force, all they have to do is apologize. Who's gonna hold you accountable when all the high positions in this world, politicians, business owners, tech giants, whoever it is, they're all media company, they're all owned by a very specific demographic. So who is gonna hold you accountable when one demographic rules the world? Who's gonna hold that demographic accountable when that demographic dominates the world, right? No one is the answer. So when you piss on someone's books and laptop and because a man's black, all you have to do in this world is apologize and you've repented for your sins. To me, that doesn't make no sense. Yeah, accountability is what makes sense. Need I say more, man? I ain't gonna get too much into this. I'll just start getting mad. So that's your story for today. Yeah, more of the same. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.